Hello guys, so on today's vlog, I'm putting the Nikon Z6 Mark III with the A7C into a specs comparison. Let's see which camera is perfect for you. So before we start guys, we will check the announced date of the two camera. So we have the Nikon Z6 announced last June of 17, 2024, while the Sony A7C2 announced last August 29 of 2023. August, yeah, it's almost 1 year already with the A7C to compare for the Nikon Z6 Mark III. And again, so let's start and check the specs comparison between these two camera. So, yan. Again, first, why we consider to buy the Sony Nikon Z6 Mark III over the A7C Mark II. Okay, first, you have already the new sensor. This is already stock sensor. Yeah, stock sensor from the Sony A7, Nikon Z6 house, Nikon Z6 Mark III. So again, guys, they are both full frame camera, but this is stock sensor camera. Again, when you record at 4K 60p, you don't have any crop mode on this Nikon Z6 Mark III. Compare for the IPS. Compare for the Sony A7C Mark II, which is it will crop from 1.50 times. So next is you have already maximum ISO. You have 64,000 maximum ISO compare for 51,200 maximum ISO. LCD screen, you have 3.2-inch LCD screen compare for 3-inch for the A7C. Maximum mechanical shutter for photography, you have 1/8,000 maximum mechanical shutter of the Nikon Z6. Oh, it's Sony. Nikon Z6 Mark III compare for the Sony A7C Mark II, which is a 1,400 mechanical shutter. So electronic shutter, you have 16,000 electronic shutter. 1/16,000 electronic shutter compare for 1/8,000 of the A7C Mark II. So continue shooting burst mode. The continue shooting burst mode compare for two camera. This is 20 frames per second compare for 10 frames per second of A7C Mark II. You find the resolution, it's already 5,670 K dots over 2,360 K dots of the A7C Mark II. Maximum resolution, you can shoot over 6K resolution. Again, 6K for the Nikon Z6 Mark III and 4K for the A7C Mark II. You have already top LCD screen with the Nikon Z6. Nikon Z6 Mark III compare for the A7C Mark II. You have full HDMI port from the Nikon Z6 Mark III and micro. Again, still micro from the A7C Mark II. Storage, SD card, you have two SD card storage from the Nikon Z6 Mark III, while only one from the A7C Mark II. Again, this is compatible with the CF Express Type B. Yeah, this is a Type B card compare for only SD card UHS 2 from the A7C Mark II. So, yan guys, this is a reason why you will choose the Z6 Mark III over the Sony A7C Mark II. So next guys, reason why we will choose the A7C Mark II over the Nikon Z6 Mark III. So first guys, this is already a gyroscopic stabilization, meaning you can stabilize while processing the video. And auto framing, again, you have already auto framing on the A7C Mark II compared with the Z6. Auto framing is only from Sony. I think from Sony, they start from Sony ZVE1, then 6,700. Now it is also in A7C Mark II. So you have also you have more bigger resolution, which is 33 megapixel compared for 25 megapixel of Z6 Mark III. So again, 33 and this is 25. Number of focusing point, you have 759 focusing point over 273 focusing point of the Z6 Mark III. Battery life, 540 shots over 380 shots. Weight, of course, this is more smaller. We have the demo, but Z6 we don't have demo, so Just compare with the box. Again, this is 540 grams, while 760 grams for the Z6 Mark III. And yeah, that's the reason why you will choose the A7C over Mark III, Mark II, sorry, over the C6 Mark II. So again, you have a gyroscopic stabilization, the AI auto framing. It's amazing for video. And what else? Number focusing point, battery life, and the weight. So yeah. And actually, guys, they both have a similarity. So they share some similarity. Like for example, unlimited video recording. Both of these camera have already unlimited video recording. A wireless and Bluetooth connection. Image fully articulated. They're both fully articulated. Touchscreen. Face detection. Microphone port and headphone port. And weather sealed camera. That's it, guys. Time lapse recording. Smartphone remote. UHS-2 support, anti-flicker, eye, vehicle, and insect tracking. Both these cameras already on. They share some similarity. And again, both this camera, there's no pop-up flash. So if you want a camera with the pop-up flash, these two camera, there's no pop-up flash on this. So yeah, I think that's it for today's vlog, guys. Again, if you want to check the price and availability of this product, check to our website www.abworld.com. So yeah, guys, for me, any of this camera, but for me, the reason I will pick the Sony over the Nikon is the availability of lenses. So there's a tons of lenses that you can check in the market compare with the A7C or Sony E mount. So we have Tamron, Samyang. Actually, I'm using Samyang lens now on the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. Again, you have the Samyang, Sony, Sigma, Tamron. Oh, it's available in the market. While Nikon Z6, still we have a very limited lenses on the Sony Z6 Mark III. So we have from Sigma and I think from Tamron. But from the range of lenses, I will go with the Sony. And also for the price, it's almost similar price, guys, with the Z6 and A7C Mark II. But the size, this is more compact. So if you want to have a full frame compact camera, I will go with A7C Mark II. But again, if you want the specs that the Nikon Z6 Mark III, or if you are Nikon fanatic, yeah, the stock sensor is it's already there, and no crop for shooting 4K. There's no crop in shooting 4K, and also you can shoot 6K on this camera. So again, the full HDMI is also very good on while using a monitor on this camera, not micro. So it's a full HDMI. And yeah, it's a CF Express Type B. So you can use the news memory card, which is CF Express Type B compared for SD card. So if you use CF Express Type B, you can use for your if you want to shoot with a high mega bitrate camera, a high mega bitrate resolution or file, you can use the CF Express card or CF Express Type B card. So yan, guys, I think that's it for today's vlog. Again, any of this camera, it's amazing camera. So either you go for Sony A7C Mark II or the Z6 Mark III. But if you want, if you are a vlogger, content creator vlogger, I will suggest I will go with the A7C Mark II. It's very compact. So guys, I think that's it for today. Again, if you want to check the price and availability of these two camera, check to our website www.abworld.com. So yan, hanggang dito lang. Thank you and mabuhay.